Hey everyone, and welcome. So, what if I told you that your single most powerful marketing channel isn't something you have to go out and buy? What if it's already sitting right there in your list of happy customers?
I mean, you know this feeling, right? For so many businesses, it's this daily frustration. You pour money into online ads, you boost posts, you run all these campaigns, and you're just fighting for a tiny sliver of attention in a super crowded space. It really feels like a high-cost, low-reward game, doesn't it?
And when you look at the numbers, the difference is just staggering. On one hand, you have word-of-mouth marketing, or referrals. Trust level, very high. Cost, super low. And the conversion rates, we're talking 15 to 30%. Now, compare that to paid ads, where trust is way lower, costs are way higher, and you're lucky to even crack a 5% conversion rate. This huge gap, well, that's what we're digging into.
So let's just call it what it is. A lot of the time, traditional advertising can feel like a money pit. It's this constant battle where you're basically paying a premium for people to be skeptical of you. You have to build trust from scratch every single time.
And here's exactly why that's such an uphill climb. A massive 84% of people trust recommendations from people they know more than any other form of advertising. And that's the key right there. Trust isn't something you can buy in an ad. It has to be earned, and it has to be transferred from one person to another.
So this brings us to the big idea, the solution. What if you could stop begging for new customers and instead empower the ones you already have, the happy ones, to become your most enthusiastic, most effective sales team?
And that right there is the heart of referral marketing. Look, it's not about being pushy or using sleazy sales tactics. It's simply a structured way to encourage and, importantly, reward the genuine, organic recommendations that are probably already happening anyway.
Now, it's really easy to get this confused with affiliate marketing, but they are fundamentally different things. Referral marketing is all built on personal trust, right? Genuine satisfaction with a product. Affiliate marketing, that's more of an impersonal, performance-based model that's really just driven by a financial commission. Think of it this way. It's the difference between a trusted friend's advice and a paid celebrity endorsement.
And the process itself? It's beautifully simple. First, you create a program with rewards your customers will actually be excited about. Second, your customers, let's call them ambassadors, share their unique links or QR codes. And third, you track the conversions and automatically reward their success. That's it. Simple, clean, and incredibly effective.
Okay. I can practically hear the skepticism through the screen. It all sounds great in theory, but, does it really work like that? Are there catches? Let's just tackle the biggest myths head on.
This is the #1 fear for pretty much every business owner I talk to. You've worked so hard to build this loyal customer base, and the absolute last thing you want to do is alienate them by making them feel like you're asking them to be salespeople. But here's the reality. You're not asking them to be salespeople. You're just rewarding them for something they probably already do naturally. Over 80% of customers are actually excited to participate. Why? Because it actually deepens their commitment to the brand. In fact, customers who refer others stick around 37% longer. See? It's a loyalty booster, not an annoyance.
All right, so that's the next big question, right? Quality. Are you just getting friends doing favors for each other, or are these real, valuable customers who are going to stick around? Okay, let me be clear. Referred leads aren't just good leads. They are by far your best leads. They walk in the door with trust already built in because a friend basically pre-qualified your business for them. This is exactly why they have a 16% higher lifetime value, why their conversion rates are 3 to 5 times higher than any other channel, and why they spend 25% more. Here's the bottom line. Your best customers know exactly how to find more people just like them.
And finally, we got to talk about the elephant in the room, compliance. Is this whole thing even above board? Can you actually pay people for referrals without getting yourself into some hot water?
The answer is a resounding yes. Absolutely. I mean, giants like Uber and Dropbox have literally built their empires on referral marketing. The key is all about proper structure and transparency. Modern platforms automate all the compliance stuff, handling everything from clear terms and conditions to automatic tax reporting and sticking to FTC guidelines. When it's done right, it's completely legal and totally safe.
So now that we've busted the myths, let's get to the fun part, the how. The beauty of modern referral marketing is that technology can put this entire system on autopilot for you. So the system gives every single one of your ambassadors their own unique trackable link or QR code. This means you have perfect attribution.
You know exactly which customers sent you each new lead. No more guesswork.
And this is where the magic really happens. When a successful referral comes through, the system handles the reward distribution automatically. No spreadsheets, no manual payments, no headaches. It just works.
And best of all, you get a real-time dashboard. You can instantly see your ROI, track which of your ambassadors are your absolute rock stars, and understand the impact on your revenue as it happens. It turns word of mouth from a complete mystery into a metric you can actually measure.
And that brings us to the most important question of all, doesn't it? What are the actual, tangible results? What is the real return on this investment?
Get this. On average, businesses that set up a structured referral program see a 340% growth in customer referrals within the first 90 days. That is not a small bump. That is truly transformative growth.
And what about the dollars and cents? Well, for every single dollar you spend on referral rewards, the average return is $4.70. So, how does that compare to the ROI on your last ad campaign?
But numbers are one thing. Real-world impact is another. For a business owner like Mike, this wasn't just some percentage increase on a spreadsheet. This was more than doubling his monthly jobs simply by empowering the customers he already had. So, I'll leave you with this one thought. All of this potential, it's already there. It's inside your business right now, just waiting to be unlocked. What would it mean for your growth if you could systematically turn every single happy customer into your most trusted and effective marketer?